Well, and I have a place to stay. It's the Delaware Hotel. They've been hosting guests for 125 years. There's a lot of history in this place right in the middle of downtown. Looking at downtown Leadville today, you can still imagine the city it was more than a century ago.
This remains the last operating hotel from the Victorian period in Leadville. Well, the Delaware Hotel was built in 1886 by the Callaway brothers, who were from Delaware.
Taking up a full city block on Harrison Avenue, this big brick building sat right in the heart of a flourishing society during Leadville's mining heyday. The hotel continues to welcome guests today.
Being 125 years old is cause to celebrate.
Gail Dunning is the proprietress of this Grande Dame of Leadville. Along with her husband Kit, she has restored the Delaware Hotel to its former glory.
We've actually tried now to bring it back pretty close to what it was like in the 1800s.
Just as the Callaway brothers had done, Gail includes retail space here on the first floor with all kinds of goods available. As guests climb the stairs to the upper floors, they're climbing up to a sometimes infamous past.
What's fun about this area is we call it Doc Holliday's room. Doc Holliday particularly enjoyed this room because he was able to look out on Harrison Avenue and watch for any bad guys who might be coming after him. And if that was seen, then he could easily come out here, jump out this window, and hop off onto the alley and make his getaway. This is an original hinge.
Gail shows off this second floor room, which still looks much the way it did when the former President Ulysses S. Grant stayed here. The Delaware Hotel catered not only to high society, but to the boomtown's working stiffs as well.
And the rule of the house was, once you came back from the mines, you're welcome to stay here in the hotel, but you had to take your boots off and wash your boots in the sink so that you wouldn't track everything up throughout the hotel.
Gail Dunning has a vision for this old place.
To turn it into a bit of a living history type of museum so that you can actually spend a night in a museum.
Antiques line the hallways as you walk from room to room.
What we've done is taken armoires and put glass in them so that we can showcase some of this absolutely exquisite artwork of clothing.
And Gail tells us of Baby Doe Tabor during the latter part of her life in Leadville.
She would walk down from the Matchless Mine and she would come in here to the hotel, come to the office, which was in this particular room. And she actually had a little desk and a chair that management kept for her, and she would sit down, warm herself up, spend the day talking with friends, talking with people, and then at the end of the day, we know that she would go back and walk back up to the Matchless Mine.
They're celebrating their 125th anniversary all summer long at the Delaware Hotel. Special events, special deals. Log on to DelawareHotel.com for a calendar of events and everything else you need to know. Or give them a call toll-free, 1-800-748-2004. Get to Leadville by taking I-70 to Copper Mountain. Follow Highway 91 over Fremont Pass to this city that lies over 10,000 feet in elevation. Or take U.S. Highway 24 north from Buena Vista. And for a complete list of activities, museums, lodging, and more, log on to visitleadvilleco.com or call the Chamber of Commerce at 1-888-LEADVILLE.